Hey there. Well, who cares, right? I'm Ryan. We are inside the Grow Fitness. This is another episode of Between the Weights. I have never kept count, so I have no idea what number this is. They're always nice and short, though. Anyway, who cares, right? Doesn't matter. Um, Talking a lot about mindset recently, and specifically now that this COVID thing has been happening, we've all been locked up in our houses, and we've been experiencing more stress than normal because we're not sure what's going to happen uh, as far as jobs go, and the economy's going to suck, and whether or not you can see your family and you can't go out and do anything fun. Movie theaters aren't even open, right? Um, and it's just been really stressful. And people have been locked in their house, and people have been gaining weight, and they've been using food to mitigate stress, right? And then you get fat, and stress goes up because you don't want to be fat, and it's just this cycle that happens, right? So we've been talking about mindset a lot, and the power that you have. And so maybe it's because I got plants in the gym, maybe it's because we got plants growing in the garden at home, but the idea that whatever you water grows. And that also is happening inside your head, okay? And to really nail this home, let's some examples, right? If your back hurts, or your foot, or your knee, or your shoulder, and all you constantly think about is how much your back hurts and how it's never gonna stop hurting, and it just constantly hurts, and it just hurts a lot, and I can't stand it hurting, and I hate that it hurts, and I wish that it wouldn't hurt, all you're thinking about is that your back is hurting. All of your energy is being put into the fact that your back hurts. So you are watering your back hurting. You're making it worse by thinking about it so much. If your husband, significant other, is having a hard time and the relationship is suffering, and if all you think about is how they're ruining the relationship and how the relationship is going to fail and how they are never ever going to be able to change and make the relationship better, guess what? They're never ever going to be able to change and make the relationship better. The relationship is never going to get better because that is where you're putting your energy. If you are fat, if you gain 15 pounds for this COVID-19, and now all you do is sit around and think about how fat you are and how it's never going to go away, you're feeding the fact that you're fat. You're feeding the fact that you are unhappy with who you are or what has become of you, and what you're watering, what you're giving energy to is that. If you're tired all the time, can never sleep, and just don't have any motivation, and all you constantly think about is how you don't have any motivation, you're always tired, you're just never gonna get out of this, whatever you call it, slump, then that's what's gonna happen. Whatever you water grows. And it's a superpower that you have. And you can use it for good or for evil. You can use it to in a positive ways and negative ways. However you use it, it's going to happen either way. So start thinking talking about how, and it might start out as a lie, right? You might be trying to convince yourself that the relationship's going to get better, that your husband will change this time, that your back will stop hurting, your back is going to feel great. Okay, you can't say stop hurting because now you're still thinking about how it's hurting. Your relationship will improve. Whatever the thing that you want to happen, you have to start thinking of it, talking about it as if it already has. And it will happen. You can be healthy. You can be happy. You can be in a fantastic relationship. You can get out of debt. You can get that job. You can, whatever the thing is. But you got to start thinking that. You got to start proactively ahead of time thinking the thing that you want to happen and treating it as if it already has. That's what's going to make you successful. That's what's going to be the difference. Understanding what you want, talking about it, and then the talking about it leads to you doing the things that will make it happen. It works. I know you can do it, and I know that it'll happen in your life if you switch the way you think and talk about things. It's incredibly powerful, and I'm hoping that maybe talking about it in a little bit different way, giving very specific examples. Those examples might be too specific should you not be one of the people that I'm thinking about specifically. But yeah, it works. You can do it. I believe in you. See you next time.